Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Amalia, or you can call me Bona with NPM 2021 12500 from R4B class with academic speaking subject for assignment 7. Today is about coffee because I really like coffee, so I choose that topic. So let's move to the topic. Coffee, coffee, or cafe is a noun that berries harvested from species of coffee plants. Let's start with a definition. Coffee is a beverage that's brewed with very hot or boiling water and coffee beans that have already been roasted and ground. Regarding coffee itself, it has the Latin name coffee while the types are Arabica coffee, Latin names coffee Arabica, Robusta coffee, Latin names is coffee canifora or coffee Robusta, and Liberica coffee, the Latin names is coffee Liberica. Coffee beans are sourced from coffee plants, members of the botanical genus coffee. The beans are found inside the plant's fruits, which are known as cherries. It takes about a year for a cherry to mature and ripen so each bean can be harvested. Proper care can maintain and even increase their output over the years, depending on the variety. The average coffee tree produces 10 pounds of coffee cherry per year, or 2 pounds of green beans. All commercially grown coffee is from a region of the world called the Coffee Belt. The trees grow best in rich soil with mild temperatures, frequent rain, and shaded sun. Coffee is slightly acidic and somewhat bitter. It's known to have health benefits. It acts as a mild stimulant because of its caffeine content, and it's the second most popular beverage in the world, right behind tea and not counting water. Here are the two most commonly told stories about the discovery of coffee. First is coffee arabica. Coffee arabica is descended from the original coffee trees discovered in Ethiopia. The beans are flatter and more elongated than Robusta and lower in caffeine. Arabica beans are the most popular because of their quality, with nearly two-thirds of the world's coffee produced from them. Generally speaking, Arabica coffee isn't bitter, it's smooth and flavorful with more acidity, and it's more expensive to grow because the plants can only be cultivated at higher altitudes with extra shade and water. Those are the reasons why 100% Arabica coffee is a favorite with coffee drinkers and the pricier choice. Arabica trees are costly to cultivate because the ideal terrain tends to be steep and access is difficult. Also, because the trees are more disease prone than Robusta, they require additional care and attention. And second is a coffee Robusta. Most of the world Robusta is grown in Central and Western Africa, parts of Southeast Asia, including Indonesia and Vietnam, and in Brazil. Production of Robusta is increasing, though it accounts for only about 30% of the world market. Robusta is primarily used in blends and for instant coffees. The Robusta bean itself tends to be slightly rounder and smaller than Arabica bean. It requires about 60 inches of rainfall a year and cannot withstand frost. Compared with Arabica, Robusta beans produce a coffee which has a distinctive taste and about 50 until 60% more caffeine. Okay, after we know the short history of coffee beans, let's find out what are the benefits of drinking coffee and what impacts that it have on our health. Let's go. Benefits of coffee. There can be no definitive summary of coffee's health benefits, since some of the research is preliminary and many other possibilities are still being investigated. But coffee contains a number of vitamins, B, B2, B3 among them, minerals including potassium and magnesium, and powerful antioxidants like caffeic and chlorogenic acid. Thus apparently contribute to this and other potential benefits of drinking coffee regularly. Large studies and meta-analysis of research involving coffee drinkers show that they have about a 10% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes, along with lower risk of metabolic syndrome and cardiovascular disease. 3 until 4 cups per day seems to be the sweet spot. And the second is consuming the same amount of coffee daily seems to lower the risk of depression as well. The third is participant in one study who drank 3 cups of coffee per day apparently lowered their risk of liver cancer by 50%. Research also indicates that the risk of other types of liver disease is also lower in coffee drinkers. And the last one is Parkinson's disease risk seemed to be dramatically lower in those who drink more than 4 cups of coffee a day. And coffee drinking may also help sufferers control their movements. And caffeine is believed is responsible for those effects. But we still have to control ourselves when we drink coffee because if we drink coffee too often or too much, it's not good for our health, especially myself. Myself also really like coffee because coffee can keep me fresh and awake, especially when I'm doing my college assignments or maybe edit video. But the side effect is that I have a trouble sleeping or they call this insomnia, and I also feel like I'm addicted to coffee, especially my favorite vanilla latte flavor. And maybe in a week I can drink coffee 3 or 4 times, but after I drink coffee, I immediately drink lots of water to keep my kidneys healthy. For those of you who like coffee, don't forget to drink lots of water, okay? Me too. Okay, thank you. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dadah. Bye. Have a good day.